Have you ever found yourself lying in bed, staring at the ceiling, while your mind races with 1,000 thoughts? You replay old chats, stress about future meetings, and imagine problems that aren't real. It feels like your brain has a mind of its own, a relentless chatterbox that just won't be quiet. Overthinking steals your peace and energy, and you're definitely not alone in feeling this. Life can feel heavy, but guess what? You can totally reclaim your mental space. Want to find clarity in the chaos? Let's dive into the art of clearing your mind, and why it's the key to unlocking a calmer, more focused, and happier life. So, what does it really mean to empty your mind? It's a phrase we hear a lot, but it can sound a bit abstract, maybe even impossible. Does it mean having zero thoughts? Becoming a robot? Absolutely not. Emptying your mind isn't about erasing your thoughts. It's about freeing yourself from their control. Let go of thoughts that drag you down. Think of your mind as a room, cluttered with junk, old papers, and broken furniture. There's no room to breathe. You feel cramped, overwhelmed, and stuck. And worst-case scenarios, leaving no room for peace, creativity, or effective problem-solving. I'm going to fail, and everyone will laugh. These thoughts spiral, creating a storm of anxiety. This fear doesn't help her prepare better. In fact, it paralyzes her. She's so busy worrying about failing that she can't actually do the work needed to succeed. Now, what happens if Sarah practices emptying her mind? She takes a few deep breaths. She acknowledges the fearful thoughts, but doesn't let them take over. She tells herself, these are just thoughts, not reality. By clearing the mental clutter of what if, she creates space for confidence to grow. She's not battling future fears anymore. She's focusing on the present, where her power lies. This applies to every area of our lives. Consider someone who unexpectedly loses their job. The immediate reaction for an overthinker might be a catastrophic mental spiral. I'll never find another job. My skills are outdated. How will I pay my bills? My life is ruined. This train of thought is a fast track to despair. It paints a bleak, terrifying future that isn't based on facts, but on fear. But when this person decides to stop, to empty their mind of this noise, they can see the situation with more clarity. They can acknowledge the reality. Okay, I've lost my job. It's a difficult situation, without letting the doomsday narrative take over. By quieting the panic, they create the mental space to think constructively. Emptying the mind doesn't magically solve the problem of unemployment, but it clears the fog of panic so they can see the path forward and take the first step. It's crucial to understand that emptying your mind is not the same as ignoring your problems. It prevents you from seeing the pieces clearly and figuring out how they fit together. When you practice emptying your mind, you're turning off the distractions. You're creating an inner environment of calm and focus. So how do we actually do this? How do we go from a mind full of chaos to one of clarity? It starts with mindfulness and returning to the present moment. Overthinking almost always lives in the past or the future. We regret things we did yesterday or worry about things that might happen tomorrow. Breathing is a simple way to stay grounded in the present moment. When you feel your thoughts starting to spiral, just stop. Close your eyes if you can, and take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, feeling your belly expand. Then, exhale slowly through your mouth, releasing the tension. Do this 3 or 4 times. Focus entirely on the sensation of the air entering and leaving your body. It's like hitting the reset button for your mind, bringing you back to now. Engage your senses to stop overthinking. It pulls you out of your head, right? To break free, you need to reconnect with the world outside your mind. Look around you and name 5 things you can see. Notice their color, their shape, their texture. Listen for 4 sounds: the fridge hum, birds chirping, or your own breath. Feel the texture of your clothes, the ground underfoot, and the warmth of your cup. Then, notice 2 things you can smell: Finally, identify one thing you can taste. The 5-4-3-2-1 grounding technique helps shift your focus from worries to real sensations. It pulls you out of the future or past and plants you firmly in the present. Sharing your thoughts helps. They can feel overwhelming when stuck in your head. Getting them out can shrink them down to a manageable size. Journaling can be great. Just write your thoughts freely, no judgment. Let it flow. Writing down your worries can really help take away their power. You can see them clearly and laugh. Chat with a friend, family, or therapist. Talking about your worries can feel freeing. They can show you that your worst-case scenario is just one of many possibilities. A powerful metaphor to remember is that of a still lake. When a lake's surface is rough, you can't see what's underneath it. Overthinking clouds your mind like a distorted sky. It's turbulent, chaotic, and you can't access your own inner wisdom. But when the wind dies down and the water becomes still, everything becomes clear. You can see deep into the water, and the surface perfectly reflects the vast, beautiful sky above. When your mind is calm, answers and insights appear naturally. Your solution can suddenly become clear. Just relax. That calmness is already in you. Stop stirring up the chaos. Letting go is the core lesson here. Let go of the need to control every outcome. Move on from the past and future worries. The truth is, most of the things we worry about never actually happen. We waste so much time worrying about nothing. It's like paying interest on a debt you don't even owe. Your real power, your true strength, lies in this very moment. It's not about yesterday or tomorrow. It's all about right here, right now. This moment is the only place you can take action, make a choice, or find peace. Next time overthinking hits, just remember this little tip. Don't fight the thoughts. Don't scold yourself for having them. Just gently acknowledge them, like clouds passing in the sky. Focus on your breath, your senses, and just be present in this moment. Empty your mind of the noise, the clutter, the what-ifs. Find your quiet space inside. That's where your strength, creativity, and peace live. You'll find the answers you've been looking for. Most importantly, you will find yourself. Thank you so much for joining me today on this journey into the mind. Loved this? Smash that like button and subscribe for more mindful living tips. What's your go-to trick to stop overthinking? Let's share our wisdom and support each other. Until next time, take a deep breath and be present.